Hey, it's Joe Pale Fernbark, and if you can look behind me, it's actually been sunny all day. So Dave and I made a huge mistake. Well, actually, it wasn't Dave's mistake. It was my mistake. I took vacation 2 weeks ago and then dragged Dave up here in the ice-cold rain bullshit. And if we had just waited 2 weeks, we could have had sunshine. I'm looking for the sun behind me. Well, now it's behind the tree, so it's not as much fun. I'm just going to move fast to make you all sick. Anyhow, it was really nice to come up here and have everything be bone dry. Inside my Zeppelin hangar there, no condensation, no water dripping, no pools of water. Fantastic. We're doing a little firewood prep here, so I got a better saw. Works it's so much better. You get this thing just slid. It works so much better. It's unbelievable. So we processed, what was that, 4 wheelbarrows?
Yes.
At least 4 wheelbarrows, probably in about 45 minutes. Or an hour. It was not very long. Well, Dave's already got a start on it here, but today's plan is we're going to take the fire pit and I'm going to dig down and we're going to drop the fire pit about 3 or 4 inches so that the solo stove is down in the ground and the part where the heat is going to be a little closer to our knees because our legs are always cold. So I stopped at Home Depot on the way up here and got some help.
Si, senor Fernbrook.
And we dropped her probably a good 6 inches. And now we're trying to keep
6 to 8.
We're clearing out the dirt because we put it in there. We don't want to block any of these holes on the bottom because that is the key to this thing combusting correctly. You guys hear the plane? That's because I turned the camera on. So Dave watched a video on the YouTubes where the new bestest fire starter is a milk carton because it's waxy and papery. And if that doesn't work, we have fat wood from Tracy Phillips. So I got Tracy's fat wood processed. If you guys haven't experienced Tracy's fat wood, it's amazing. I'm sure his wife will leave a comment confirming exactly what I'm telling you. So we're going to fire this baby up with this milk carton and just plain old wood. Take your time. People love watching arranging of wood. Is that all the milk carton you're going to use?
I'll use more.
Okay.
If we need it.
I can see people hitting the, am I on 1.5 speed yet or not?
Feel free to go 2 times.
go
normal speed.
Go 2x on this part. Or the whole video. I don't care as long as you watch it. Well, it looks like it's working.
And if we need, we have this much more of this waxed milk carton. Which, as the guy in the video said, it's free. So if you want some cheap fire starter material,
we'll call it premium fire starter.
Premium fire starter that, I mean, I'll sell this to you for $10 a pack.
So it's significantly warmer. Our survival mode does not require quite the extensive amount of survivalishness that it needed before. What we got going on, it's snack time at Morningwood. We got herrings, a product of Canada, a fancy tuna with beans and corn, Havarti with dill, and some actually pretty lame whole wheat type crackers. I was going to eat these, the tuna on a nice Josephina tortilla chip.
Oh, see. Because it is an Aztec recipe.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
According to the can.
That would be the way to go. That's pretty good.
Are you filming?
Yeah. So for dinner tonight, we're going to have these cabbage pork sausage links. I don't know if they're any good, but everything else I've bought from this place has been fantastic, so give her a go. Holy smokes, look at the size of my sausage. Oh, that's hot. Holy smokes. I'm going to put it over there, but I don't want to reach across that fire again.
This isn't time for a reach around.
No, it is not. Time for the taste test. I bet it's hot. Yeah, it smelled fantastic while it was cooking. Gotta find my napkin.
Tastes great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really does taste great.
Wow. Well, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's another beautiful day. I'm already making solar energy with my solar panels because that's how you make solar energy. Getting the chores done already this morning. Got a fire started because it was 32 degrees at wake up. And then now it's like 42. It feels really nice in the sunshine. Got the hummingbirds cleaned out. A crazy thing happened last night. An elk came through the camp, knocked over this cinder block, crushed that solar lamp, and then knocked one of my bird feeders off of the tree. It was retarded. We even got another wheelbarrow of wood split for later today. This stuff's a little damp. Hopefully it'll dry out somewhat in the sunshine. Dave's going to make some Hunger Breaks all-day breakfast this morning in his double boiler. Once my water heats up, I'm going to have a little Mountain House scrambled eggs, and I'm going to mix in that sausage I had last night because I think that's going to be delicious. Dave's double boiler is chooching along nicely. And we've got a couple, it looks like wieners in there or something. Oh, there's some kind of sausage and
those are the
meatball.
Sausages. These apparently are like little pork meatballs with eggs inside. And that's the slice of bacon, I believe.
Right on.
Like one of those.
Just going to go ahead and mix my eggs with bacon right into the thing here to keep them warmed up a little bit better. That smells amazing. This sausage is really good. Well, I can blow my own.
Sorry.
Thanks, Bob.
It was fragments from the fires when I was blowing off. Thanks, Bob.
I should have just switched that to the other hand. Oh man, I dropped your sausage right on the... And so this is pretty interesting. That little meatball actually has a little bit of egg on the inside. Well, apparently I forgot to film a conclusion to this video. Let's see, to recap, the dropping of the Solo Stove really improved the heat transfer to our bodies. The corresponding negative would be that it became much harder to light the stove and much harder to cook on it. So what I need to come up with now is a trick system, probably using some kind of electro-hydraulic thing that lifts the fire pit up and down and makes a really cool servo noise. You know, that kind of thing. And then that all-day breakfast was pretty good. To me, it tasted exactly like the version that came out of the British ration. Dave's going to find one of those to compare them, but I think they tasted exactly the same. Bark, bark, bark.